Hi everyone, good morning, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the... Oh, wait a minute, that's another channel. I'm Travel at a Guy, and welcome to another video. And today is Tuesday, and it's May the 5th. So we're starting to see some things opening. I don't really see it too much. I'm walking on, it's called Calle Carreteria, and it's not too far from my house. It's not too far from the center of Malaga here. And yesterday there was actually one of my favorite places to go, Julia Bakery, and they were actually open. I was the first customer after the quarantine. They opened the doors and I was able to get a good coffee, a latte. So I've been waiting for that, and that's fantastic. The first good cup of coffee I've had in, oh my god, 50 days, something like that. So it's not quite 9 o'clock yet. I was wondering if some of these businesses would open. There's no Peaky. I like this place. It's a good place. And I'm gonna walk over here and get my coffee, and maybe we'll take you to the downtown. We'll see what's happening around Larios. So one thing I did not see is I haven't seen too many tourists. Normally a lot of tourists are out this time of day, people with their cameras. We don't have any Asian people. I haven't seen hardly any Asian people. There's a lot of Asian people that come. There's a lot of French people that come here. There's German people. We get a lot of British people that come here. We get some Americans. But not too much of that now. So it'll be interesting to see when the tourists come back. Now, I don't think they're gonna have any... You're gonna be able to move around, my understanding, but not for a while. Not for a while, and if you do get to move around and travel, it's only gonna be within your province. So that'd be like Andalusia, Catalonia, and I think that's gonna be till almost the end of June, which is amazing to me because I was thinking about heading up to some of these other cities and taking a look at what was going on in those other cities. Maybe I have a friend in Barcelona. I used to live in Barcelona, so I'm very interested to see how Barcelona is. So I would like to see that. So let me go get this coffee and let me head to Larios and we'll see what's going on. And I do want to mention that I was by the beach the other day and it was just amazing how many people. Wow, well, everyone just could not wait to get out after being in, locked down for so long. So I'm actually allowed out now. I don't have to sneak around anymore till 10 o'clock. So I have another hour. 6 to 10 we're allowed out, and 8 to 11, and then to buy as well. So that's your time out to exercise. Oh, they're not open yet. Have to come back. I think they open at 9:30 maybe. This is where I come to get coffee normally, Julia Bakery. So we'll have to take you to the downtown now and have to get my coffee after. There's a tobacco shop open. They're open. I normally come down here and get coffee. There's another place I like for coffee. It's a good place. The thing about Spain is that these people don't open up that early normally. A lot of these places don't open for breakfast or coffee even for till like 8 or later. 8:30, 9 o'clock sometimes, or 9:30 even. So it's kind of strange because you're only supposed to be out till 10 right now, but I guess you can go out to eat. So there was no outdoor seating. All they had yesterday, I could go in, and the man, he sells bread there. He sells like nice pastries. Everything was fresh yesterday. Oh gosh, it was so good. I wasn't gonna get a pastry because I really need to go out and walk, and I think I gained at least 1 kilo being in this lockdown. It's crazy how you don't realize when you don't use your legs for quite a while that, yeah, you need to use your legs, because my legs were really tired. But I did a lot of walking the last 2 days, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. Oh, this is close to the market here, the Atarazanas market. Hola. No, amigo, perdón. These guys here normally get money from the tourists, and there's none around now. So, okay, that's the coffee shop there. I don't think it's open. Kind of surprised they haven't opened up because a lot of people come in for coffee normally. Santa Canela, that's what it's called, Santa Canela. Which means like holy cinnamon in English. Playgrounds are still closed off for the children, so they're not allowed to play still, fortunately. So I'm gonna head over to they were open, the main market here in Malaga. Looks like the people were there yesterday. They were putting putting things up, so that's still open. We'll head down there and then we'll head over to Larios, see what's going on over there. Still haven't seen a place where I can get coffee. This place is usually open in the morning. They've decided not to open up yet either. So a lot of these places with carryout are not opening up yet. I guess they're waiting for, I think the 11th, they're gonna have outdoor seating. So that'll be interesting to see. That'll be the next phase. They're gonna have outdoor seating where you can eat outside. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, coming up to the market, the Terrasanas, the main market here in Malaga. And maybe we'll go inside and see if it's open. Yeah, it looks like it's open. Yep. They are open here, so people said, you know, I haven't been here in a while. Come here once in a while. I have a market by my house. I think you know that guy Antonio sells me the fruit. Nice fruits here, fresh fish, meats. Normally this is full of tourists. There's a lot of tourists come here as well. Probably not going to see too many of those now. That will be the question. When will the tourists come? Malaga should look quite a bit different. That will be very interesting because, you know, this place is normally full of tourists. Larios is always full of tourists, and coming up now in the summer months, coming up in the summer months, you see all the nice meats in here. That was the fish aisle there. But coming up in the summer months, I mean, Malaga is just full of tourists, This guy's selling some bread. I don't see anybody selling coffee. That's what I wanted, was some coffee. See these nuns crossing the street. They're in all their holy garb. You don't see that every day in America anymore. I don't see that too often. It's really a shame that Holy Week, I mean, that's a big thing here in Malaga, and it was completely canceled. It's just, what a shame that was for Malaga and Sevilla, really for the south of Spain. It's just one of their most important holidays for sure. It's just completely lost. That place is open there across the street. Pastry shop, and I think they probably have coffee there. That's a possibility. I could go in there, get a coffee. Sometimes these coffees are kind of strong, and I have my places that I like. That guy in Julia Bakery has a really good coffee bean that he uses. I like that. Oh, there's a Starbucks here, and that is normally always open. I'm not a huge fan of Starbucks. It's not really my favorite place. I think it's kind of overpriced. Definitely the food is overpriced, and the coffee is so-so for the price. It's not really my thing. They are nice inside normally. That is just closed. You can see Starbucks still closed. Starbucks closed. So I don't know if it's open in other parts of Spain. Oh, let me say hi to that woman that called me a Yankee the other day. I'm not sure what she was trying to say. She didn't seem too happy about me walking around or something. So she wrote that in Spanish, and I know she's an Argentinian woman. So hola a ti, a la Argentina, que me dijo Yankee. And that reminds me of being in South America, because in South America, they call you a gringo or a Yankee. That's what they call you, so like a Yankee. And it's funny because they call everybody from America a Yankee, and obviously any Americans watching this probably I'm sure you know that a Yankee to us is someone from the north. I mean, a southerner says that to a northerner, so it's kind of funny they would call a southerner a Yankee too. So that would be really funny to see their reaction if they understood that. So, and in Spain they call you a guiri, and it means pretty much the same thing. It means like a gringo, but they don't really say it to you too much. Like in Chile, when you're in South America, everyone says, oh, gringo, hola gringo. They always call me gringo. So, and sometimes Yankee, but I think Yankee to me was a little bit, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe some South Americans could tell me if they're watching this, if it's disrespectful or not, but I always seem to find it that way. Anyway, we're getting close to Larios, and it's nice to see some people out, and things are starting to slowly open up. I did see a lineup Monday, that was yesterday, at the banks, so I think the banks just started to open, and there's probably a lot of people that need to do some banking. So that was something I did see. Okay, here's Larios. We're coming up to it now. The BBVA bank, the BBVA in Spanish, and lined up to go to the bank, and that looks like it's open too. The Banco Caixa, it's called. Well, I had the worst luck with this bank. So this bank is from Barcelona. It's a Catalonia bank. We don't have it too much in the south. If you go to Barcelona, probably Madrid also, you'll see the Caixa bank everywhere. But in Barcelona, it's Caixa bank everywhere. So Caixa bank, I did not have such good luck with that, and I had another friend that she didn't have very good luck with that either. So this is Larios, and there are some people, but not a ton of people, but it is still a little bit early, around 9. We could head over toward the cathedral, see what's going on over there. Some guys bicycling, nice to see that. This big fancy hotel here, this AC Malaga, and I guess it says something about touching the bell. Dear guests, due to the state of alert established in country, hotel services are canceled. Sorry for the inconvenience and thank you for understanding the management. It's so strange to see this huge giant hotel. It's, I mean, a really fancy hotel, and it's just completely shuttered. Completely shuttered. It's one of the most famous here in Malaga, so that is strange to see. Okay, here's the beautiful Malaga Cathedral behind me, and not much happening there. So I think it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before things start to open up. I haven't really seen too many things opening. I think the next phase will start May 11th, is my understanding. So, well, I'll be able to see a real Spanish experience now. Not too many tourists for the next so long. Let me give a shout out to Chameleon's Eye. Let me say hi to Chameleon's Eye. He has a channel in Valencia, and I was checking out his stuff, and he's got some good stuff, so check him out. And he's a British guy, and he's stuck here in Spain as well in the quarantine. So if you want to see what's going on in Valencia, you can check that out. So give a shout out to him. How you doing there, Chameleon's Eye? My British friend. I have to try to do that British accent one day. I like that. Be like, I'm Chameleon's Eye. It's probably not the best one, but I'm out here in Valencia. I want to go out shopping today. I don't know how that is. Tell me if it's good, Chameleon's Eye. So he's the man there in Valencia. Okay, we're gonna head out to the Roman theater now, the Teatro Romano. Maybe later today I can get out to the beach. I won't be able to go till 8 o'clock this evening. We're allowed to do that from 8 to 11 in the evening. So those are the hours to exercise. One good thing, I don't see too many police out anymore. That's good. I've not seen that. Did see some like military looking police vehicles the other day, so that was close to 11. So I think they were trying to make sure, put the idea in everyone's head to go home. It was time to end your exercise. Okay, I'm in the Plaza here, and this is the Roman theater behind me, and the Alcazaba. Finally, I think I learned how to say that name correctly after being here 2 years, because in Spanish you pronounce the Z with the th sound, so it would be Alcazaba, but you pronounce the Z, I guess, because it was from the Moors, so that's where the name came from. So you say Alcazaba. I think that's correct. So there's the sun behind, probably filming that way you're not going to see much. So a few people in the plaza, not too many. I do see a lot of the older people wearing masks. I see some younger people wearing them too, but not as many. One thing I did want to mention about the masks, if these masks are really protecting you, okay, I've seen this several times now. I saw a guy with a coughing fit, and he was having a coughing fit, and you know what he did when he started coughing? He was he pulled off the mask, and he's coughing all over. So your natural tendency is when you're coughing or sneezing, I notice people, they pull the mask off. So you're kind of defeating the purpose of this, guys. And the other day I saw the same thing. I saw somebody sneezing. They went to sneeze, and the first thing they did is they pulled the mask down. They went, hutch, and they pulled the mask down. So they're spreading whatever germs they had everywhere. And that's basically the only reason you wear the mask for, in my understanding, is that you don't spread the germs to someone else. So, I mean, yeah, it's a good idea, but I'm sorry to tell you that most people are not going to wear these masks correctly. And I don't know, maybe leave a comment below if you have seen people doing similar. So I've noticed that when people start to cough or sneeze, they pull the mask down. So it's kind of defeating the purpose of it. So that's today's live report from Spain, from Malaga, Andalusia. Hope you're well where you are and things are starting to improve here in Spain. Poco a poco, slowly. See you soon, guys, in the next one. Okay, my coffee shop's open. Got some bonus footage. Gonna go in and get a coffee now. Oh, I've been wanting to get some of this bread. I've never tried it. Look at all these sweets. Oh my gosh. Buenos días.
Tenemos el sourdough y el sourdough de multisemillas.
Eso, ¿no?
Y sí, este es el clásico y este es el de semillas.
El clásico, está bien. Classic sourdough bread. So, they make it here. And this is todo ecológico, ¿no?
Sí, es ecológico. Biologic flour.
Yeah.
So
nice. Yeah, they have the best stuff here. I like this place. So, very smart that they opened up because not too many places are open right now. Very hard to find something, and this place is really good. So if you come to Malaga, I made a video about this place so you can see it, and it's called Juliet Bakery. It's one of my favorite places in Malaga. So I got my coffee with the little heart in it, so I'm happy there. And this woman behind me told me that the police are giving out these little masks, so that's very cool. Maybe I can get a free mask. I don't have one. Gotta get that. With the dog in. Muchas gracias. Adios. Okay, so I got my coffee, I got my bread, and supposedly the police are giving out masks, so that would be cool. But before they were pretty expensive when this all started. They were selling these masks they were hard to get. They were like real expensive. They were up to €5, I think, for a mask. So the man just told me now that they're selling them for like less than €1. So that's pretty good, but well, you better get some free ones. They're a free one from the police when I see them, so that's good. Why weren't they doing that before? They should have been handing out the masks before. They were out writing people tickets but not handing out masks. So hopefully now can get some masks to the people. That would be very good. That's a good idea. You want to stop the spread? Give masks out to people, because I know you have to change them quite frequently or they're not effective. So laundromat open here, and that's it. So that's the end of my report today. So we'll see you guys next time.